Hey everyone, it's Kelly. So I wanted to do a video about how I came out. I actually came out twice, kinda. I'll explain. Well, I had my first girlfriend when I was 15. I dated my best friend, and she broke my heart because she didn't think she was gay. And at the time, I didn't identify as being gay. I was just kind of like, oh, she's the only girl I like, blah, blah, blah. And same went for her, but when we got more serious, um, she decided that this wasn't the lifestyle that she wanted to really participate in, so we broke up, but we were still fooling around. And the day before my sweet 16, we were in my bed. Um, we weren't really doing anything, but we were kind of like laying next to each other watching a movie. And my mom walked in and like didn't knock, nothing, like walked in and like flipped the fuck out and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I like looked at her and I'm like, like holy shit, you know. Um, so my mom like kicked her out and just then it was my sweet 16 the next day and like just it just wasn't a good it wasn't a good party because like my mom she was just it just wasn't good, I guess. I mean, and we didn't really discuss it after that. Like after that night, we kind of like didn't discuss it, but like she changed a lot. Like she just like I understand it and like she didn't understand it. Like we just didn't talk about it, but like I knew I could see in her eyes that like she just was like disgusted with me. So when I was like throughout like when I was 16, I guess it was ninth grade, I think. No, wasn't ninth grade? No, I don't know, but like for the next couple years, it was really hard for me like living here. Um, no, it was I was 16. Whatever. I don't know what grade it was. 10. I don't know what grade it was. Whatever. Anyways, so for the next year, it was just really hard for me. She was just really distant, and I couldn't deal with it. Like I couldn't talk to anyone about me being whatever I was. Like my ex girlfriend like broke my heart and wasn't talking to me, and she moved on to guys, and I was just like, like you have your first girlfriend, and after that, you're just like, oh my god, like you're a whole new world opens up for you. So when I was 17, I decided to just move out of my mom's house and go with my dad in New York because I was like, I can't be here. Like I couldn't be myself. Like I was really absolutely depressed, and it was really hard for me. Um, and I moved to my dad's house, and I was lying to him all the time at where I was going. I was meeting girls like MySpace. I would find my MySpace and meet them. Like they weren't like older girls. It was people my age, but just like did like weird things. Like tell my dad I was going to hang out with a boy, or you know tell him I was going to hang out with my best friend. But like in reality, I was going to go hang out with a girl, and it wouldn't have been a problem. You know, if I said like I'm gonna go hang out with Jenny because she's a girl, but like in my eyes, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna go hang out with this girl because I really like her. So I guess like one night I left my parents and they kind of figured out I was lying to them, and I don't know. I don't know really how they knew I liked girls, but I think they kind of sensed I liked girls. So my stepmom confronted me and kind of was like, do you like girls and just all this stuff. And I kind of came out and I was like, I don't know if I do. And then I was just like, yes, I like girls. Like I am a lesbian. And it was really emotional, and I was crying, and my younger brother at the time was I think 8, and he came in my room and he was like, I love you no matter what. Like you're my sister. And like that just tore me up because my brother's 8 years old. He doesn't understand it, but he was very like really supportive. And I have another brother who I don't know at the time how old he was, maybe like 11, maybe, yeah, maybe 11. And I didn't know how he felt about it because he was a little older. Um, but now he's like absolutely 100% supportive of me. He loves me. He loves my girlfriend I have right now. He does like Day of Silence at his school, which they don't have that because I'm in South Carolina, but he's like totally like an activist for it, and I love it so much. But um, when I moved to my dad's house, I didn't speak to my mom for an entire year, and I did it because I just realized in my life like I wasn't gonna like be around people who like didn't support me and like didn't love me, and it really hurt. Like it, and it's like till this day, like I don't like we don't talk about like what happened, because like now she's really supportive, and she like, used to like email me all the time and just be like, "You need to talk to me, you need to talk to me," and I was just kind of like, I need time. Like it was really hard for me, and then you know, like we reconnected. I drove to New Jersey one day, and we got some lunch, and you know, she told me, she sat right in front of me and said, you know, I don't understand it. She's like, but you're my daughter, and I love you. I'm sorry, I get a little choked up. Um, so you know, she's like, I want to understand, and I want to like be in your life, and you're important to me, and since then we have been working on it, and like my mom loves Tara, like loves her to death, like bought her Christmas presents this year, like wants to see her all the time, loves our dog Kiva, like it's just she just and now I talk to her about like different stuff, and she's always like, I don't understand why people don't, like parents don't accept their children, and I'm like, Mom, like you were there, you know, like you I mean, I was young, I was 15 when she found like I mean, I'm sorry, I was 16 when she found out, but you know, like it was hard, but I think in her mind, in her heart, she realized that like this is her daughter, you know, and she, you know, no matter what, you know, no matter what, you have to love your children, and like you, I mean, it's weird because parents think that like, oh my God, what have I done wrong? And it's just like, why does this have to be a negative thing? Like you brought this child into this world, like why would you give up on them? You know, like this is your doing. You created them. You know, it's not like I woke up one day and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be gay today because it just seems like the right thing to do. Like, no, this is who I am. I've always been gay. Um, so that is my coming out stories. And I'm not saying it's been easy. It's been difficult, just in life in general, because not everyone accepts you. But I'm glad that my parents are accepting, and I'm just glad that you know I am who I am today. And it's okay to be gay because you are who you are, and you know it doesn't have to be your entire life. It's just you know you like girls, you like boys, and that's it. That's it. So that's my wonderful story. All right. Well, bye.